All right. We have got a match for you. This is Tyrell Datweiler with Hill Hill Productions here at Scratch Pizza and Billiards in Fife, Washington for the final tour stop of the Northwest Women's Pool Association 2025 tour. It is finals day. We are getting down to the end here. We have got the point match for you right now between Lela Andrews and Melissa Rushton. Will be a race to 6. Just tuning in, we are playing 10 ball on 7-foot diamond tables using the CSI BC Appeal rule set. 2 and 3 racked in the back. Rack your own. Roll out after the break. Jump cue. 3 foul rule in effect. Our tournament director has made one modification of the rules to keep things moving, and that is an illegal break will be a re-rack opponent break. And that will continue until a legal break's been made. Melissa won that lag and has broken our first rack here. And away we go. Now, I'll look at the 1. 3 is all the way at the bottom of the table. 2 went down on the break. 4 looks like it can be played in the side. It needs this ball to roll, needs it to go. It's not gonna quite get there. I believe this is Melissa's first match on this table all weekend. As I mentioned, this is the point match. We're down to the final 4. We have a 4th place match that is going to be taking place on that adjacent table there to the right side of your screen between Kathy McDonald and Jackie Fitchner. Well, it made it weird. All right. Good return from Melissa. Oh. Yeah. All right. I just got an update on, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but those of you who tune in often are probably aware that on finals day, there is a second chance tournament for those players who didn't make it to day two. And that is down to the final match right now between Iris Wang and Andy Camping. Race to 4. Iris leads that 2-0 at the moment. So if anybody was interested, a little update for you. An edge of this 4-ball. Trying to get behind the 8. Left a shot on the side. Well, just gonna get safe out of it. All right, just taking a look at that. I nearly got that 7-ball back where it was. It was a little bit closer to the 9, but they didn't ask me, so it's up to them to come to an agreement as to where to respot it. I think that's leaked out. Nope. A little too straight. Follows it in. Well, like the 6 goes cleanly into that corner. Can't be too hard to leave for the 7 on the side. Looks like they're gonna have Chris take that turtle rack off. The unofficial.
There's no real rule on that, but that's basically.
All right, good for this 7 ball. If she bumps into this 9 at all, or if she can avoid it. Yeah, a little bump. To me, it looked like she didn't have a choice, but sometimes camera angle's deceiving. It's one of those shots where it's kind of okay to overhit it.
No. I didn't say anything, I'm thinking.
It's just a lot easier. You're on this low side of the 9 ball with your angle going back down for the 10. A lot less cue ball movement. Doesn't require swinging 3 rails around the table. Nope, perfect on the 10. Unless they're gonna get this first rack. right, 9 in the side. And play the 1 in the same side. Could maybe use the 7 ball as a stopper. Hold for this 2 ball. Well, before I forget, it became official between after the last matches that Kathy McDonald has now solidified her point standing as the um, guaranteed leader at the end of this stop, making her the 2025 Tour champion. So big congratulations to Kathy McDonald for a great year on the tour. Uh, very, very cool tour year. Every stop, obviously we don't know who is going to snap this one off yet, but every stop prior to this, we had a different winner. So up to this point, nobody has won more than one stop this year. But Kathy's still in the running, could potentially pull it off just to add to the accolades. Good try. Got the 5 coming over though. All right, well, let's start with this 2-5 combo with ball in hand here. Didn't manage the 2 ball very well though. That's funny. I almost suggested 3-railing that in the side. And that was the track it was on. I think she was just outright trying to play safe. Oh, sorry, apologies. Been a long weekend. Got here at 8:15 yesterday, and I don't think I left till 11:30? 11? Oof. Yeah, I don't even know. It's a long day. Yeah, a little close to work here. Little tricksy cut into the side pocket. Maybe running into something here. Not careful. Just did good. Managed to miss that 8 ball. Good shape on this 6. A little bit of angle though. No, still not out of the woods yet. Good speed. Easy to overhit that and coming across the zone like that. It's a very small landing area. If you overrun it, makes your life real tough. Melissa's always had a nice, nice controlled, soft touch shots like that. Known Melissa for years. Yeah, just like, real good, real good speed. Strikes the ball well. Not a lot of wasted energy. All right. Melissa goes up 2-0. Shout out to Scratch Pizza and Billiards here in 5 Washington, being our host venue this weekend. Appreciate them for having us and taking such good care of us. Thanks to our tour stop sponsor, Diamond Mine Northwest. If you're in the market for a diamond pool table for your business or home residence, get a hold of John Scudder at Diamond Mine Northwest. And our official 2025 tour sponsor, Littman Lights. Thank you so much for supporting us. And all of you out there, if you're in the market for a table or a table light, please go check out our sponsors and tell them we sent you. Also, a shout out to Illuminate Queuing Arts, another one of our stop sponsors. We make a great product called the ICA training system, projector based tool that projects drills, training exercises, challenges directly onto your pool table for easy setup and working out, working your game out every day. Got a little promo reel for that. We'll run here later. If you're not familiar with it, it'll give you an idea of what it looks like. And also, thank you to Jam Up Apparel, our official apparel partner. Got some NWPA branded apparel through them. Got a slide for that we'll take a look at here in a little bit. But for now, let's talk about some pool. And send this under the 10 ball. A little heavy on the hit. No, I don't know if the one goes off the into the rail and off the 8, or if she has to play the combo drawn. So I think maybe she's playing the combo. I think that's held up for a shot on the 1 into that upper left corner. It's just pocket speed. You'll have shape for the 2. Don't want to play this too heavy, or you'll end up too far on that right side of the table. Draw back here for the 3 ball. A bit more action than she intended there. Not at least a foot farther up table than she meant to bring that cue ball. It's all right though. Queuing isn't too badly impeded by the 10 ball. Oh, or maybe it was. Or she's looking at her tip like she miscued too, so. Opportunity for Lela here to get on the board. Either need to come between the 6 and the 9 to the right side of the 4, or you got to go around between the rail and the 9 ball if you want to put on the left hand side of the 4. The right side is a lot less worrisome of running into the 9. But she tries to go around the 9. Cue ball is a little light. Still has a cut on the 4 into the upper left. Let's go down. Well, there's the angle there. She have to draw this. Good shot. Five on the side. Can't tell how much angle she has. She's got the angle to go into the rail and straight back across, or she's got more angle and would have to go 3 rails to get on the right side of the table. Right, so she had an angle. Looks like she also reversed the ball a little bit to go into that rail. Get back out. Reduce the cut angle on the 6 ball. All right. Looks maybe a little straight on this 9 ball. Either way, she's going to have to move this cue ball quite a bit if she wants a better shot on the 10 ball. All right, so more angle than I anticipated. Nearly got down there, but at least she's closer now. So taking on that thin cut, a little bit less daunting than it is from, the full other end of the table. I personally would be taking this turtle rack off before I shoot. Interestingly, I don't actually think the 10 is. Maybe it is.
Winner of that. So there's two.
All right, good 10 ball. Lela on the board, 2-1. Hmm. 2, 4, 5, 6, and 8 ball down. All right, good shot on the 1. Felt low outside. Oof, that's too bad. A little bit to either side of that 3 ball. This would have been a lot nicer shot. Cut to the lower left isn't terrible, just a little blind and close to the work. Easy to misjudge the contact point. Ball looked like it twisted a little bit, maybe a little bit of skid. I think it was still off target regardless, but all right. We're gonna see a safety from Melissa here. Try and 3 rail this 3 ball. No, just gonna roll up on the 9. Simpler, a lot less cue movement or speed, ball movement. All right. Go. Now there is a 4-9. If she can swing around to the right side of the table above the 6 ball there. Now, let's see if she takes on the 410 or if she just opts to play safe here. I think she's just going to play safe. Pretty straightforward to hide the 4 and the cue ball. So I don't think she quite got that. I think she's left an edge with the 4 ball here. Looks pretty good. Seven ball. Oh, that goes clean. No worries there. Needs to leave some angle to get down here for the 9 ball. I think your angle's to the wrong side. I think she needed to cheat it to the left. Or you need to cheat the ball a little bit to the right of the pocket. So the cue ball finished a little to the left instead of on this downside to the right. So now that all she can do is try and draw into the rail. Yeah, and that's what can happen sometimes with that shot. Easy to stiff it, rattle it in the pocket. So opportunity for Lela to pull this even at 2-all. Needs to navigate a couple position shots here. Well, you have to come with a big shot here. That looked good. That looked good all the way to the hole, and it is. All right, maybe what's an update on table 4? Kathy Mack is leading that match against Jackie Fitchner 3-1. As a race to 5. Following the end of these two matches, the loser of our main TV table match will take on the winner of table 4. That will be third place matchup, semi-final. As I've mentioned a couple times throughout the day, but for anybody tuning in late, if you're interested in purchasing one of those ICA projector training systems, you use the promo code NWPA. So mention NWPA. That should or is supposed to get you $50 off your purchase. So just an FYI. So yep, if you purchase one, make sure to mention the tour. All right. We'll leave Lela a kick here. What a jump shot. That was excellent. And you can see some of this too. Wow. That nearly went in. Lela coming with some shots today. Which, shouldn't be surprising because here she is playing for the point.
Let's see.
No, can't say she didn't leave it funny. There's a one rail kick though. Well, 6 doesn't pass. Rolling up behind the 8 ball here. Wow. Got over that really well. It's a shame it doesn't go in. All right, this looks pretty good for this 8 ball. I think she'll be all right. right, gonna slide into the line for the 10 ball. Take a 1-game advantage, 3-1. Take a look at the payouts here. So this is the point match. The winner is guaranteed at least second. Loser guaranteed at least third. And then our match on the adjacent table, the loser will get fourth, so 350, and the winner will then move up to be guaranteed at least third. You can kind of see the breakdown, the amount of money on the line each of these matches. All right, ball on the side. Look at the 1 into the same side that ball went on the break. Yeah, a built-in two-way, and maybe you undercut that shot. Object ball naturally goes down to the short rail. And Lela. All right, a little heavy cue ball here. All right, cut the cut to the side there. Bring Lela back to the table. All right, on the 3 ball. You have angle play to the short side of the 6, or not the 6, the 4. The pink ball. Doesn't doesn't really look like it to me. It's like she's got to play to the top side and take on the 4-8. Well, this is going to be a tough shot now. Doesn't want to mess with the 8. Hold the 7 on the cross bank here. It's just got to go forward. Hmm. Undercuts it, leaves it for Lela. Next 3 balls just hanging in pockets pretty much. Key is getting on this 9 ball. All right. I think got just a little bit of room. Go forward, maybe just a touch of right. Well, seemed a little too spicy, but I think she will be okay. Yeah, 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 I know. Oh well, thanks, Rita. No, my one comment is I don't see any reason to juice this around the table. Just play at pocket speed. She tried to be clever. Tried to reverse it back. Yeah, I think that in this situation, you just roll it in, take your medicine on a little longer shot from just being a little further away from the 10 ball. It's not terribly far from the pocket. And if you just roll it in and stay on that left side of the table, I think it's a pretty manageable 10 ball shot. That's just my 2 cents. But you hit that sweet. I like that shot. It's one of those shots when you hit that good, you definitely feel that you're playing well. Okay. Okay. All right. Melissa increases her lead to from 3-2 to 4-2. If you don't already, you can follow the NWPA on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also get info about the tour, sign up for stops at their website, playnwpa.com. As I mentioned, this is the final stop of the 2025 year tour. So be off for a minute, nothing to sign up for. I don't know, 2026 schedule. Guessing will probably be out March, maybe late March. The first stop is usually late April. So if you're looking to play next year, just keep an eye on that. And if you go follow on one of the social platforms, particularly Facebook, they tend to post schedule and pretty good about updates there. All right, just gotta look at the 1 ball. 2 is down at the bottom of the table though. That 6 and 9 nearly sitting on top of it. Iris wins second chance. All right. Well, if anybody was wondering about second chance, Iris Wang snapped that off. Beat Andy Camping in the final 4-0. That good shot on the one. Ooh, fortunate. Rub off the 5. I'm gonna have to kick at the 2. Either looks to me like you either got to check the ball or you got to hit it hard, maybe with a little draw to shorten it up. The 5 looks like it's in the way to me. Well, maybe not. Just me hypothesizing from this off-angle camera. Yeah, or it's gonna be interesting. The option might be playing. No, the only option I see at the moment is playing safe. Unless there's enough of the ball to make it from there. I can't tell from either camera angle. I mean, maybe she can bank it at the 7. All right. For anybody wondering about the score on table 4, Kathy leads that 4-2 over Jackie. So identical score lines here, except for the fact that that other match is a B-side match, so it's only raised to 5, putting Kathy on the hill. Well, I'm just texting with Stephanie Kulik here. If anybody was watching that, her A-side match earlier when it was Hill Hill, and she was stuck behind that 8-ball, 7-ball hanging in the opposite corner, and she tried to kick at it, and I was wondering why she didn't jump. I talked to her afterwards, after I saw her jump in her next match, about why she didn't. She told me why she thought, it was outside of her range, and I guess she went and set it up and drilled it first try. So, whoops. All right, pretty steep back cut here on the 8-ball. I suspect she's. What is she doing? Is she banking it or just banking it away safe? She is back cutting it, pretty elevated. Flirting with that corner pocket. Cue ball stays up though. Got a gentler back cut to handle now. Try and go to that upper right side of the side rail. Let the cue ball float over there to play the 10 in this left side, maybe. We should try and stun over, stay between the 10 and the side pocket for the 10 in the left corner. That's the one she does. She hit that well. Our players get scared of scratching in the side and then cue a little bit too low and scratching the side. So good shot from Lela there. Looks pretty straight on the 10 into the corner. All right. Whoops. Sorry about that. She should be closing the gap to 3-4 here. Yeah, she does. All right, we still got plenty of pool in this match left. All right, 4 on the side. Look at the 1, 3 kind of stuck in a cluster with the 5-8. Or I might just try and tuck this cue ball in there with that 3-5. She liked that idea too. I can dig it. So I assume she's taking a little angle to try and go into this 8 and 3. Or another clever safe, maybe? She's gonna try and no, she's gonna try and jump and land on this too, or catch the right side of it. Well, she's definitely pretty good at getting over the ball with that jump cue. Made at least 2 jump shots that I can recall, maybe 3. Go ahead. She really would have liked that 3 ball to have dropped. All right, well, I don't know if you can hear the clapping, but Kathy has just defeated Jackie to move on. Jackie gonna finish 4th. What is that? 350, I think, is the paycheck there. Oh, look at this. What a shot. What a shot. And the crowd loves it. We got more clapping going on out there. Yeah, still got to get on the 6 ball here.
Yeah, I'd like to know. Let's get out of the. Hi. Thank you. Thank you.
What's Melissa got here? Is 5 going this lower left? Yeah. Or she's just gonna stick this on the back of the 10 ball. And I think she's playing it. Making a couple balls, but chasing position pretty. Pretty much. Send me that picture. Oh, she sent it to Jordan. Okay. Well, I want a copy too. Okay, good shot. Melissa taking her time here. Very methodical. Well, she kind of missed a shot way earlier in the match too, where she looked at the cue afterwards like she miscued. It was very obviously a miscue there. Like She nearly missed the whole damn ball. So unfortunate. After felt like she finally kind of got back into line there on the 8 ball and is handed the table over to Lela. It'll be a big swing here. Lela can finish the last 2 balls, make it 4-4 as opposed to 5-3. That would definitely put the pressure back on Melissa, who is, the only time she hasn't led this match is when it was tied at 2-2. Lela's going to be disappointed with that. A big opportunity. So I don't know if the 9 passes the 10. I don't know if you can play the 9 off the 10 to the side. It looks kind of difficult. Otherwise, you lay up, just roll the cue ball onto the 10. She's done well. She's taken away the 1 rail. So I would be looking at 2 railing this. Yeah, I think if you play about aim 2/3 of a diamond away from the upper right corner pocket with a little running English, maybe even half a diamond. No, I think 2/3 to 3/4. That would be my aim point. I think that 2 rails right and just puck right into the 9 ball. Oh, I thought she stuck her to the back to 10. She did not. But the 1 rail was there. She gets a good hit. I still think, even in that situation, I'd like the 2 rail when the ball's basically sitting in front of the pocket. If you kind of know the two corner system, it's pretty much a give me. Good shot, straight in on this 10. So just when it looked like maybe it was going to be 4-4, it is most likely going to be 5-3. And there it is, 5-3. Melissa on the hill. As I mentioned, shortly after this match, we'll play the 3rd place match. So the loser of this match will play Kathy McDonald on this table. And then following that, the winner of that will play the winner of this in the final, a single race to 9. So 2 more matches to go after this, folks. All right, so we got a player break. I'm going to mute up for a second so I can finish this piece of pizza that's been sitting in front of me forever. We'll be back in a minute. All right. Players are back. Melissa to break in rack number 9. Oh, man. Oh, did that one just set up real nasty? Well, you can't tell if she's kind of corner hooked in that side pocket, too. Seems like we've had a lot of clusters in the last few racks. Maybe she just opts to one rail kick this in. Yeah, that's what she's lining up for. Yeah, I don't entirely know what you get on the two ball if you make, well, I guess if she had made it. Although, path of cue ball would have been slightly different. She would have had a shot on, at least in this, where it's laying now, she would have had a shot on the two, but I'm almost wondering if you just call roll out. Either just trying to confirm that she did not hit the one ball. Always smart to ask before you pick up the ball, even if it seemed obvious. She had a match come up just recently where there was obviously no contact. Granted, the cue ball did whisper by and a couple whiskers whipped past the ball, and I walked over and picked up the ball, and opponent swore they hit it, which goes to the shooter. So I end up giving up ball in hand and losing the rack. Just a reminder, it's always good to ask and not assume. All right, Melissa with her jump cue. All right, and now Lela with her jump cue. All right. See if Melissa can connect the dots here. Put this match to bed. Book her spot in the final, possibly.
I'm gonna ask you to take time. I'm gonna get sign it next year.
Yeah. Surprising miss there. I think the exhaustion is probably starting to set in for these remaining players. I do not.
I was hoping to get cash from you too, but I wanted to give you a gift because I didn't. I think what you're doing is awesome.
Thank you, Suzanne. It's very sweet. I appreciate it. Well, that was nice. All these players are so nice to me. There's great camaraderie on this tour. Definitely recommend it for any other women out there who maybe are on the fence about, stepping up and playing up in an event like this. I will tell you there are players across all skill levels doing this. And everybody's so supportive. So if you're thinking about it, just do it. So keep an eye on that 2026 schedule. Go follow the tour out on Facebook and stay up to date. All right. Spinning that ball into a straight in shot on the 10. Yeah, Suzanne's running around here. If she's hanging out for a little while, maybe we can get her on the mic for the next match or maybe even the finals if she's going to hang out. All right. So rack 10, this should be Leela's break. Well, two balls spoiling the party there. Really surprised. I feel like I haven't seen anybody roll out in a while. Or maybe I just haven't been maybe I've missed it when I've been talking about sponsors and things after the break. I mean, to me, this is very much a rollout situation. Okay, there we go. We are going to get a rollout. Yeah, I would say Melissa did very well with that. Chris. Oh, what a good hit. Excellent kick and hit from Lela there. It's gotten most, if not maybe all cover. I think she's left an edge. But you gotta be careful not to scratch. Okay, so she's gonna go around the two ball and kick at this from behind. She's called it in the side. And she's clipped the two ball. Curious what the performance rating is for these players up to this point. See if I can pull that up. Well, this table laid out really well. All right, so Melissa Rushton is rated 560. Oh, she missed that two ball. Rushton rated 569. Performing at a 640 through this tournament so far. And McDonald 587, performing at a 589. Just a hair above her actual rating. And Lela 507, performing at 586. So Lela scoring about 80 points above her skill level. Pretty good tournament. And the best part too is these players are on the A side, so regardless of who wins or lose, they're both still in it. Match out. All right, she's all right. All right. Position from the 8 to the 9. Kind of shooting off the rail. It effectively limits what you can do. I mean, if she's feeling brave, she can elevate, jack up. But I think I'm probably going forward with some inside. She jammed it though. Well, seems to be some late game hiccups for Melissa here. This one it looks like she's a couple balls from getting out. A little unforced error lets Lela back in. Well, it looks like we're going hill, folks. Getting our money's worth. All right. Hill, Melissa's break. Yeah, I can see a little frustration in Melissa's face. Couple mucked up 8 balls. Or the difference between her being in the final already and having to play one more rack. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Lela. She is doing the right things when Melissa lets her to the table, taking advantage of those errors. Not going away easily. And that's why she's here playing in the point match. Well, another unforced error. Scratch on the break. All right, good speed. Oh, she's overcut that a little bit. Did she leave? I think she may have left it for Melissa. Oh, sorry about that. It's Chris to come take that rack off. I'm fully supportive of that. I'm gonna play the 8-ball here. Looks like 8 is maybe a little out of the pocket. Oh, that wasn't so bad. You 1, 2, 3 rails underneath the 9-ball, maybe. Just trying to come through the gap. And I think maybe she's gonna get away with that. How's this laying? Yep, should make it. But that 5 is all the way at the top of your screen there by the 10 ball. Not a give me transition. I mean, go 3 rails. Maybe you get into this side rail. Well, I think Melissa should be pretty excited about this situation. I mean, even if you don't have a combo, that one is about as straightforward as they come. Mm, Like, may have overrolled the cue ball a little bit. Feel like she's kind of on the back side where I would have wanted to be a little bit to the low side. But like I said, it should be pretty straightforward. There it is. A hill thriller. All right. Well, Leila's gonna stay at this table, and we will have her match up with Kathy Mack in our semifinal here in just a few minutes. Stay tuned.